Hi, this is Maria Wright, and we are talking about communication and the way that we communicate through text and in emails or even like on social media. I think a lot of people agree that all capital letters is maybe somebody yelling at you. I also think it could just be a way of expressing something, saying like maybe you're excited or it's important, same as writing in bold. It might be that this is important, read it, but it's supposed to stand out. I think that's the biggest difference, but a lot of people feel like if you're writing in caps, you're yelling at them, which I guess everybody does kind of interpret it that way. So I guess that's the biggest downfall I've noticed with writing versus conversations. Like even with my spouse, I might say something in a text message and I meant it one way and he understood it a whole nother way, and I'm like, that's not even what I meant. Like, I don't understand how you put a negative view on that when I typed it in a positive way. But it's all about how they interpret it, not how we interpret it. So I always say that we shouldn't have conversations over a message versus, or a text message, Facebook, email versus having it in person, especially if it's a serious conversation. That's another thing in the corporate world. Like when you're doing emails, you want to make sure that the emails are presented correctly because it can be misunderstood in a different way. It's also, you want to make sure that your grammar is proper because a lot of people use improper grammar. So instead of saying R-A-R-E, is R, like one, just the alphabet letter R, or R then O-U-R. So it depends on the form of how you're using it, the way that you would spell it. And a lot of people look at that in a negative way too as well. Like, it's harder to understand what you're saying if it's not spelled correctly. So those are my views on communication through email, as well as even like the emojis. I think that adds a special touch to messages and as well to Facebook posts, and it like allows somebody to know how you're thinking without actually even speaking. So I think communicating through messages can be positive as long as we use it in a positive way versus using it like in an argument or in something that's a very important discussion.